sorry for starting late. I know this is not the time that was communicated, but then we all know that this is a listening party, and the last thing we would want to do is start an event while we still have people walking in. It's going to distract everything that we have going on. I would also love to plead not to have anybody moving in front because we've already started the event. There is a door, I believe, on the other side. So if there's anybody that wants to go up from that side, you can use that door. If you want to go to that side from this side, you can please use the other door. Thank you. To begin with, my name is Eljay Swizz, and tonight here I am with one of Gambia's finest artists who have been known by everybody in the industry, but for formalities, I will allow them to introduce themselves so that we can go ahead with tonight's agenda. So, who's next? Let's start with you, or where do you feel like starting? So I'll allow him to go ahead first.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, is it good? Y'all getting me, right? Oh, Assalamu alaikum. I think I sound much better with this microphone, though. Okay, today is a special day, but before I say anything, I want y'all to, clap for my team, because it's the same team that we started with back in 2016, and we're still here with them, so shout out to my team and everybody here. And y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but instead y'all here with us celebrating, getting in the mentalities and overcoming one combination. Okay, time just no record. So what we just going with a Swizz, ugly rude boy, where we gonna back Gambia, we already know. Alright, Eljay, none of that. Alright, bet. Go.
Alright, assalamu alaikum. And then first apologize for the time. I'm if I kill it, I know how many can you know about man like Singapore, I think around 8 on in the video. So I apologize for the time, and also thanks for coming, appreciating Kabuba, and then and everybody. So, put by always time, I think we should, keep it going. Eljay Swizz,
Thank you so much for that greeting. So, like I said earlier on, these are people that are known, and I don't need to say much about them, but just to give you a little snuff about who these two people are, what they've done in the industry before, and what is some of their goals in the future. So, Eljay Swizz is a musical duo from Latrikunda and the Gambia. They began their career in 2016 as members of the Afro-Hip-Hop trio team, Team Kunda, gaining recognition with their hit One Love featuring Flexman, known for addressing social issues affecting Gambian youth, such as child abuse. In their debut song, Mariama, the group focused on hip-hop with Gambian traditions and local languages, earning praises as one of the country's most progressive acts. Team Kunda released its debut mixtape, Pinchami, in 2017, which included the award-nominated song One Love and the widely popular Gambian Eyes in 2018. They followed up with the Too Much Sauce EP featuring the hit Bunny and performed at the major OMF festivals. This marked their final year as Team Kunda. In 2019, Eljay and Swizz rebranded as a duo, spending time refining their sound before returning with the Eljay and Swizz EP. They have since released notable tracks like Jali featuring Attack and Barako featuring ST, and are now ready to take a strong impact on the Gambian music scene with their Afro-fusion style. So can we please give them a round of applause? Thank you so much. So if the DJ is set, we will not want to waste most of your time. We will go straight with the album. So the title of the album is Local Boy, and there's a reason behind all of that. So this will be explained by either one of them. So first of all, I would like us to go straight to the album, and then we go to the first song of the album, and then I will give them the chance to explain why Local Boy, what do we have in the album, and what inspires all the 12 songs that we have in the album. DJ, if you're set, we go with track number 1.
After everything we have been through,
Thank you so much. So that was Local Boy. It is the first track of the album. So the album consists of 12 tracks, and this album is created by a couple of producers, so I will allow them to talk about that and also tell you people why the name Local Boy and also what inspires the name of this album.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum once again. Quite a to be Okay. Anyway, yeah, so the song is called Local Boy. My intro before album, and it's the most personal song and the most real song we've written. Song dapat explain such story. Sinyari said, such personal life, such musical side to come. And then one song is more emotional because, I'm not thinking very happily, the Kopanga and album is okay, so this year, album was not because last year. But last year was a very, sad year for me because the process of the album, small I'm accident there. 2 months later, small mom become there. A month later, small brother come back there by there. So, I miss the album.
So there's some music, please.
It's longer music.
For a short break, yeah.
So apologies for that. So we will move on to track number 2, and the title of this track is Nothing to Something. So before we go to the track, we're all human beings, and at some point we get emotional when it has to do with our loved ones and people we have loved before and they're not with us anymore. So we're all human, so this is very normal, but we apologize. We didn't mean to make any of you feel sad. So as the DJ has said, we can move to track number 2, From Nothing to Something. It's longer music.
Nobody, they couldn't get them through your mobile and get them distance. Cause you are nobody. Nobody wanna go to my distance. Get my grind to be somebody. Love what you done when you talk to me. No one, I just think for nobody into something. From nothing to something. This life is a lesson. Life is a lesson. I went from nothing to something. From nothing to something. So let's spend money and this is when you're ready to fast. Yeah. Stand up, I'm on your career. People feel I'm on the run, they go some left. Yeah, I'm thinking we get to go just here. So the dog, and do what you put in me. Yeah, I'm looking for the ending. Don't go respect nothing over their feet. Come in and up, guys, see what they think. So feel the face, so feel the foot, you go what they're pushing. But everyone is dogs, they don't know what I'm taking. What I'm on the joke, they didn't put my name. I'm time to so the party more for the day. I was hanging to go. If I never look at my head, they go to go. They go on and then they go to get the fucking. If I say, get one, them now from nothing to something. From nothing to
my shit. You know what I mean? You don't have to make that shit. I'm getting kicked for that nigga, so I'm saying you. The bad man, I'm with them with this. I get them by them times where they will take my hand. Think that I feel. Tell me about this. If it wasn't for my friends, if it wasn't for my family. Thought I was going insane. I'm going on the like, go find a on the like. Get that big money, so I'm full of gun fight. So I know it like, I know it kinda like. Say I can out when y'all pay, I'm doing alright. Hey. Shout out to Jacob one time in this bitch. Jacob from the bitch. Yeah, let's go there. Alright, good.
Thank you so much. So that was track number 2, From Nothing to Something. I'll allow Swizz to talk about this particular track before we move on to track number 3.
Okay, here. From nothing to something, I think explains itself. Okay. This song is about that one boy, see the kid, we go home and can't respect because achievement would never say life. But despite Lulu, don't get your way, you can see kid with more like a job. While Lulu, that was Pokemon. We're not talking about your job. But Lulu. Then the point where I'm at the nigga more the most important person to kill me. This song is basically about motivation. So like no motivation right now. Whether you respect it or not, just looking at it, just respect yourself and keep going. Alright, nothing to something.
Thank you so much. Like you said, the track was self-explanatory. So we will move ahead to track number 3. And I would really love it if we keep it low because it's a listening party. We want all of you to get the message that are in the song. We will know what the album is all about and also what all the songs entail. So DJ, can we please have track number 3? And the title of this song, it is actually a collab with also one of Gambia's best talented artists that we have, Antu Adis Paki, and the title of the song is Nyagi.
Yes.
please talk about this song. Why Antu? You could have had a couple of artists there, but you choose him. Why him? And also, what makes you guys come with this song with him?
Okay, Antu is one of the best musicians in the country right now. So having him in a song is somehow necessary, especially a song like this. Because Antu, New Hamlet, normally he represents the street. And then you get a collaboration, and they just get collaboration because they get a collaboration. But then they have, like, I'm some people come to know why. Dugal City, that's the city do have to. So, Nyali, I'm sitting there. You get a seat, Jamano Bohameli, Jamano Kala. Everybody, I put a video to go TikTok. Jamano Google, and the ladies, even I best friends, know how many days they oriented, I don't, I'm too deep, and then TikTok live, cards and mobile phones. Understand that? When you want it, you say, I don't want some more, I want it. Si other side, they gis tam si biir kër bi nga gis ki nga xam ne ni yàlla may na ko tàccul na ko mu xalaat teggi tuuti di defal dara waa kër bi waaye wala si leera bi koy nekk foofu noonu sama dimale everybody. So some bi societal issues yooyu noonu lañ nekk di explain. Understand naka la ñoo def lii moo fi nekk di xaw doom yi ne yaa ngi fay yaa ngi wane wu bu la defal dara si internet bi su la may sarax video. So, like Lula. So, some of I believe so the go, you can go like to yeah. But basically, that's it.
Thank you so much. I think this is something that we should all learn from, most especially us the youth. No one's jiggy because I'm not going to gender stereotype anybody, but what I'm going to say is that we do not have to take everything on the internet. People are so toxic nowadays. You'll be rolling with somebody today, the next day you guys are enemies all of a sudden. It's okay to fall out. There's nothing wrong with outgrowing people or falling out with somebody, but that does not also warrant the reason why we should be taking everything on social media. And what I love about these two people is that they talk about things that are happening in the country, and that is what every Gambian artist is expected of, because you have a platform, people are watching you, and people are listening to you as well. So I commend you guys for this. So without further ado, we will move ahead to track number 4, and this track is already out there. You guys have been vibing to it, and it's also a collabo with one of the greatest artists we have in the country, SD, and the title of the song is Barako. DJ, if you're sad, we can please have track number 4.
Some children come with them, but some people hanging for where they say party, but I don't know the word. So you know, come on, some people, let's do this together with confidence. Yeah, so let's go, huh? Everybody in the house, let's go!
with your best man. Problem with your man and everyone. Problem with you, nobody gives a damn. Problem with taking you like your freedom. But I'm in my face, so go. From long time, I see my solo. So get over the door, that's a mark for no. I put those on the side, I don't know. Look at I'm in my face, so go. Every day I smoke this niggas come here and throw about it. You say them in the gym with them and then you go in the morning about it. You really do, I'm not really good, I don't do. I'm anywhere you want me, it's okay. You say you go do it, I'm going there, I'm on the boat, I'm watching out do. You gotta know the activity, you wanna open case board. Looking at that, I'm good, yeah, it's a good job, you're in a good job. Keep me, that's everything I feel, that's all the money that I got, man, and you know how. Take away all my gap, that way, I'll do it right, you find it. Okay, I'm back to this, I'm right.
I love the energy. Thank you so much. So now we're almost at the last tracks of the album. So we will go to the second to last track, and the title of the song is Back to Sender. And I think we have the artist that we have on the song here. Can we please have YD and Jacob? I'll excuse you again.
The next big thing.
I'm not going to be a problem with a boy. They recognize that. He is one of the most talented people in the industry. I'm going to tell you things. When you learn how to speak here, the person somewhere testing now and now. The person 6 hours testing.
You deserve the flowers, my brother. You deserve the flowers, my brother.
Keep on being a hoopy. And now and now.
And by the way, he produced a song too.
And the more producer,
producer.
So producer.
Make
Napikiran ikaw doon sa natapos. Di ka ba ipinta yung mali ang bata niya na yali sa kanila sa tiki. Wala di feba kunin, faliti. Wala di faliti ka, amuti. Wala di school fees tapin, faliti. Di ka ba ipinta yung mali ang job, faliti. I'm not good at office, don't start trying to wait. I'm not good at medicine, but there's nothing for that. It's not for if you're going, they're looking for going. I'm running on the way, I'm in Fendera. Every night you give us something that you Fendera. Inshallah, I'm very sorry, I'm looking at me, I'm inshallah.
If you made it this far, this is the last song of the album. I think.
These were the songs we have in the album. I mean, they have in the album for you guys, and I hope you guys loved it from track number 1 to track number 12. And it's not like I'm trying to praise these two people, but it is something that I've witnessed, that they've been working on this album way back. And the effort that has been put in this album, it's not an album that was just done for the sake of releasing an album. If it was done for the sake of releasing an album, this album would have been out long since. They put the effort in each song, they made sure that everything that they put together in this album is worth it of your listen, and also it is what aligns with what they do. We all know that the Gambian music industry is growing day per day. An example is the young gentleman from here. We have talented youth that are doing amazingly great, and we all see the same faces at every event. It is because that we saw not that much to an extent that one's work will have to help another, and then that is how we will grow together as a country. So now what I'll do is, before we leave, we will open the floor for contributions and anything that you guys would love to say with regards to the album. And I'll probably give the mic to Eljay to point people out that you think that they can share their thoughts, their wisdom in the music, and also what they think about the album.
Point out people, I think Sinatra is going to do for long.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm thinking this.
Can we have one floor in the house, please? One house, please. One house, please.
Musa.
One house, please, right?
It's an album listening party, not a talking party. You gotta show some respect. I'm not talking about you, but I had a lot of noise when I came in. These guys, they invited you guys to come and listen to the album, not to come and talk. So we have to respect that. Basically, thank you for the invitation. I came here because of 2 reference songs from these guys. In my work with, not you, but then the Gambia song and the Bamako song from SC, that determined if I want to come to this party or not. And I've been here, I think I'm the first person here. So, time conscious is part of entertainment. You can lose a contract, like the time, but then that's just a Gambian thing, we just keep it away. But I listen to the album, it's mellow, it's nice, the production is nice, the messages are very clear. Your album shows your personalities, two of you. So I was just wondering, how did you came about it to give it my gender? Because you guys are very mellow. So this album is part of my playlist. When it's out, I'm going to put it in my playlist. And then the most important thing as well, she mentioned that you guys have been working on this album for a long time. And it shows in the production and the lyrics that you guys put in there. For me personally, the album, don't just let it go like that. Put it out there and then forget about it. Put more effort to it. Promote every song. Because every money that you spend on a song, when you open the bottom, you know, something that it brings back. I have seen the albums that I released last year. This year when I released another album, for me that's madness. You don't have to release an album because you want to do a launching. You understand? You can release an album and give it time, work on yourself, bring an album out in 2 years. I don't have to go for our time release album every 2 years. When you look at Senegal today, all these contemporary new artists, the VJ, the Amadeus, you check them, they release album every year. You want to take your time when you go more creative. If you listen to this album now, next year you're going to listen to another album, it's going to be a repetition of the same thing. So for me personally, the album is great. If you want to do another album next year, or you want to do a launch next year, like you don't need to do another album. Just release singles in between. You can have your annual concert, you can listen to an album. For me, I'm against that. I'm not sending shots to any artist, but listen to album every year. People know only 3 songs, the rest only 10 songs, nobody knows them. You promote them. Give a time, yourself to become more creative, like working with other artists, and what you mentioned here is also another plus. So I wish you guys all the best of luck. I don't want to talk too much, I'm not very good in public speaking, so sometimes I get to share how it is, and when I put it out there the next day, it's all over the media. So, but that's the reality. Just don't use an album without no substance. There are a lot of albums that I cannot listen to. Because when I listened to your album last year, I listened to another album this year, for me it's the same competition. You are not competing against anybody, you are competing against success. You want to have an album not just because of numbers, but because of blueprints, like good songs and all of that. So, wish you all guys the best, and I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Sinate. Say, control the industry. You let them fade away everywhere, directly, and the level began. When they get the return for you know, you do that's I think something big. So, I appreciate this coming and appreciate this everything. Thanks a lot, man.
So I'm not seeing properly because of the lights in front of me. So if there's anybody that wants to say something, could you please raise your hand so that I can come to you and give you the mic?
Good. My voice is bigger than myself. He just right here.
So what else, please, right?
Nice. Good evening, everybody. I am glad to be here. Congratulations to these 2 great thespians. And I'm glad that my brother right here, Singate, made some interesting revelations regarding your capacity as great talents. When you released the Barako with ST, I couldn't believe that you couldn't have a solo called the Barako concert. That would have been a great project that will come. Like Singate put it, it shouldn't be every year in, year out, an album launch event, but a concert that will stay for eternity. That's the fact of the matter. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, going through the album is so interesting. I love the Barako song and the last song, Inshallah. I was sitting right there, paying my attention, not to the lyrics, not the chorus and the hooks, but even the ad-libs, the harmonies, and the beautiful melodies. Yeah? That is telling us that you people have mastered your craft. But the thing is, how to harness these crafts and give it to the Gambians better. Now, if you would urge you, as experts that we are, we would urge you to come up with projects, right, that will be exponential. Not just to work for an album, but to establish something that will come naturally and phenomenally. Honestly, you are stars. I know all of you since those days of Team Kunda, and I know your potential. Today, You need wisdom, people with wisdom like us and Singata. I'm very glad that he is one person that I've been very supportive to you. And I like his honest opinion. It's the same opinion that I've given you. Year in, year out album is trust. That's the fact of the matter. Build something that will be phenomenal, right? You can capture it and publish it. Again, starts with Daylight. He did great in the project. That's the fact. Yeah, I am very much proud of him. Right? And I want all of you to put your hands together for Daylight. Yes. Nice. That's the fact of the matter. That's it. Down here we have great thespians. Singate is part of them. He's a legendary icon. He has done a lot by Gambian artists and for Gambian artists. It's a big goes to Singate. We cannot know what is at the reality. You go through this album, all the songs that I had, they were well touched, well produced, and he has contributed a lot in making sure that you give it to the public. So that is it. I am urging all of you to stay put, establish something that will be phenomenal and exponential. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Do we have anyone else? We have a lot of artists around, and I'm not sure how many producers we have here.
Yeah, I'm invited. I'm invited.
Hot dog.
Assalamualaikum guys. My name is Eljay Swizz. Yung nama ba yung matao sila? My name is Eljay Swizz. Eljay Swizz. There are a few great songs regarding because of the album listening party. And this is most of the album usually is 2025, 2026 statistics day. Album usually drop in audio mark a good place, so while new is the album listening party. Some individuals that you know album the banner, some the banner, you just artists with that feedback. Why artists who should release album big numbers do not lie. This is an album show and release this year and the numbers are terrible. Mungena close a blind eye to it why numbers are doing nice. So the whole understand. Yansen album big, one concept la pena, nyarel big, one reason money have behind of the album, and yet the lutang yan formation album big, na muna trend like focus big and other albums you have right now. You need to stop. For C right now, for bringing construction. Okay, just question sir. Must start the morning. So how many Eljay Swizz they have you will get over trend and they will need the music to trend and then they never get music to buy the legacy. Understand? You know you so how Eljay, how much Swizz, how way Eljay, and then how way Swizz. And then we understand? So, law what they got, drop a song, numbers to buy. Understand? It shows that people are listening. By the important one, message you put there. How many things you can see one and then not talk alone. Need to record big collector. Understand? Really important one, and not talk about it. No opportunity to put there. Fine. So, now we have album. Album, so they get to the local boy. And you, since first music song with Musa Tefra, they negative drop messages. They got a here and there, they get a song, song Jahala, and song. But so how many Eljay Swizz they have the message more important. So local boy. Picture it's a song about Gambia, but not Gambia, but the Gambian youth. Understand? It's a song about the highs and the lows of the Gambian youth, the good sides, the negative sides, the bad sides, the struggles, and everything you need to negative. So that's local boy. One of the album, the local boy, because it's a local boy. Young doing Gambia, against a system of it's not built to be over successful. nga war a force sa bopp successful. So loolu la basically what are they doing? But that's it. So the technology songs every struggle you be there go to lan nañ ko si song bi wala si song bi. Yeah. Okay, dama follow question ngeen jégal ma rek. Lu la first track yeah, understand now why dama follow question. Understand now time bi why tamit maa baax rek. ma follow question because of yéen a may impact ñaari album yi listing party rek laa dem mooy bu focus bi ak bii because of cër boo leen ma jox ñeneen ñi invite nen ma tone ko down because of bëgguma dem album listing party boo xam ne du ma joxe suma opinion and album bi jiina mu nekk trash kenn du si comment so man si lu ma bëgg a def ne bëgg bu successful bokk naa si focus bi successful na and bëgg naa bokk si lii bu successful bëgguma dugg si anything loo xam ne du successful so loolu nga baaral ma and secondly track number 1 bi like nga ne dafa danga ko start pour just scream then nga joy and dañ bëgg a understand lu tax yow ak ST Barako bi ngeen dugal ko si album bi because of Barako bi depuis ngeen release ko yàgg na depuis ngeen dugal Barako si album bi foog loo leen Barako bi dafa war a nekk number 1 mu encounter album bi mu eno album bi then before ngeen a use beneen song boo leen def number 1.
Track number 1 so it's not even a commercial song. It's just us. Ku nekk dama ne dañ play bi ku nekk génn lu nekk sa xol bi. Understand? So it's an intro. So an album bi xam nga dafa bàyyi ngeen xel bu ñu play album bi. Album bi dafa am chapter bi mu am chapter bi. It started with songs yoo xam ne it started with us personally and then after we went down to the youth, the struggles, with them understand that. So by help you way nyadi way. So after all, album bi mu jël benn tone. Understand that? You do the same love, you will see every channel you and then after all, you jëlaat beneen tone. I'm going to buy a progress with them. Because you go to the rap, then after all, you switch up. Back to the food or one inshallah, back to center as preference. So I will have a story, a arrangement. So it's maybe to get it into this, but right now, that's it. So every song, Funega, they go halal, you calculate, and go for
My name is Kofi from Gambia. I was from Muslim graduates on the album. It actually switched and I think that is really strong. I only worry with the Eljay Swizz, one of those most folks in the industry, right? We're going to see daily soaps. This is my album, it is an album that is still known as the album before it was and what is happening that goes. It's number 1. And number 2, I think we have this international collaboration also helps you get the wider audience with national market because you cannot limit your lyrics or your talents within the language that you don't know you have impact and the mistake but then you didn't have any national recognized voices that's not problem even though some might be there but with what you've seen here today I think with your talent you could actually reach higher heights if you don't limit yourself in the Gambian music industry. Thank you.
Okay, so I want to like the well, I think noisy, how much that they can handle that. But I think, understand what I'm saying. Can you please follow me the water? So first question, I'm convinced.
I was saying that despite your status in the industry, we don't even see you having or being called by folks to actually do your concerts. So it doesn't have to be an album or a lemonade or something, but let's just be invited to perform like any other artist in the country. It could be because maybe you don't actually, maybe you are introvert or whatsoever. I know Muslim is one of those guys who is actually introvert. But what you have, you cannot limit yourself, be for all the time, or just be invited out as well for all that.
Okay. Actually, we do get invited to a lot of shows. Last year, I turned down shows because of my personally. Understand that? Never once in the space we could perform. So, and don't want to perform one. But actually, boy, they invite and then they perform. So how long we maybe we disappear the whole of 2024. Yeah, but yeah. And then about new stage shows, I think do fiance ñu waroon a show in 2022, 2023, because time boobu ñu ngi laxu understand nga. So the best moo nekk because ñu bu ñoo def show ñu pour scam nit yi dañ bëgg a def show boo xam ne soo dégloo soo ñëwee si show bi da ngaa enjoy sa bopp because am nañ enough songs yu nekk foofu yow mën a enjoy mën nañ laa jox 1 hour performance boo xam ne nii du waste time mën nañ la jox 2 hours 3 hours performance understand so loolu moo tax ba 2026 inshallah dinañ gis a consistent Eljay Swizz an active Eljay Swizz boo xam ne nii dafa la nekk di doon songs every few months Eljay Swizz boo xam ne da leen jox tam ay projects yu dul jeex tam inshallah. Yeah.
Young promise guy.
So we're gonna be calling few people that we think deserve to talk because they are people that have worked in the album and like they've mentioned Jay last name on several songs, so we will give him the mic to talk about the album.
Assalamu alaikum everybody. I don't have nothing much to say. It was nice working with Eljay Swizz. Although sometimes when you go up for a week, at the end of the day, everything went out well, and I'm happy about the way the project went.
In public. Imagine Jay being shy to speak of topics. So I would have. Okay, we have Amadou Vata in the building. We have Problemo. We had Bright Stars. I'm not sure if they're still around. And also we have Hussein. Yeah, those are the people we have here, and I'll start with Problemo because I think he's closer.
Thank you. First of all, I'm gonna say congratulations on the album. I think so far this is one of the most put together album I've heard this year, you know. So once again, congratulations, bro. Thank you talking here from track 1 to track 12. I've listened to every track, and my personal favorite, track 10, I forgot the title, but track 10 is like, I hope that I like that song, you know, yeah. So I don't really have much to say, you know, but these two dudes right here, they've been putting in the work, you understand, and we have a personal brotherhood connection, you understand, behind the scenes, you know, and I can vouch for them that they're one of the realest artists in this game, you understand, they're keeping it real. So I don't really have much to say, but I will say congratulations on the album, and I hope in the future we get more bangers and bangers and bangers, you know, so love.
Thank you so much. So I know you guys will say the that's another thing. I feel like this has been going on for so long now, and I know that some of you are yet to have your dinner, which I also apologize on because so we would love to close this session, and I want to end with saying that we're thanking all of you that came. Some of you have left, which is